Hey guys, what's up? It's Ace coming to you November 9th, 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the market just opened. So we're going to see if we can catch a scalp or two, see if we can get a couple good trades off. Pretty interesting here. Um, the market went ahead and opened up. Nice big gap up for the market, but a lot of Nasdaq's gap down, like Amazon gap down this morning, Netflix gap down. Got a gap up on BA and Tesla. Facebook is down. So that's interesting. Um, Looks like Nasdaq's at 155 right now. So yeah, this is wow, and the SPX is up 131. That's a huge gap on the market. I mean, the Dow's at 1562 right now. This is a huge gap up in the market. My understanding is that it's really this is happening because of the I guess very high expectations and prospects of a COVID vaccine coming out. I believe it was Pfizer, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, who said that they're in clinical phase 3 trials and that they have, I think, a 90% effective rate on a vaccine, which is absolutely huge news. So anyways, when you get these kind of massive gaps in the market, it becomes a little tough to trade out the gate simply because, you're looking at these very large down moves. I mean, the chances of a retracement, all the way back up here, to gap window, or even back up here to gap fill, possibly to the VWAP, and then of course we have these resistance levels along the way. So, it getting back up here could happen. This candle is kind of showing me that it may want to continue down. It's one of these things where it's going to be you have to be really careful trying to trade this environment, because getting smacked pretty hard on a retrace is a high probability if you take your trade off in the wrong area, which we want to be very proactive on if we're going to get in the market, that we're trading the right part of the market to get into. So anyways, but to say that, yeah, so it looks like Amazon is continuing its downward move. And let's see what's going on with Amazon. Let's just take a peek at some news here. If there's some news I could see. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, it looks like they're saying that Amazon is tanking this morning because they feel that now, as we head back into potentially going back to work and going back out into society and beginning our lives again, that people may not have such a high reliance on Amazon as they did before. And so that's where we're looking at this huge down move right now in Amazon. So we'll see if we can make a little bit of money with it. And its implied volatility is pretty high too. This is going to be one of those where, and same thing with Netflix also. This makes a lot of sense now, why these two are gap down. I didn't really think about that, because to be quite honest with you, I got into the market super late, which is why when my video started, you just heard the bell ring. So I was about 30 minutes late to my computer. Normally, I would have done my morning research and my news research, which, by the way, guys, if you're ever going to day trade, you've got to do your news research before the market opens. I have certain stocks I follow consistently, so I know their technical patterns very well. So I was just going to look at those. But, yeah, that's a huge amount of news to digest as far as Amazon and Netflix are concerned, and their fears that they are going to lose business or have a reduction in business due to this vaccine coming out and the fact that people will probably be heading back out into society. So still waiting to see if there is going to be an opportunity to take a trade on Amazon right now. I'm hoping that we can get an ORB break on the 5-minute. And I'm just right now, like I said, I'm watching closely because I don't need to get stuck into a position where I take a trade and then I get a sharp pullback where, I want to see it get down, break the low, and get further down here. And I don't want to see it bounce back up. Now, one of the nice things that I like the candle pattern, as long as we can keep down in the lower range of this previous candle here. Obviously, we're in a very low range of this 5-minute, which is good. As long as I can go ahead, we could stay down there. I have some confidence in a little bounce and then a continuation going back. Maybe off of this VWAP level or off the 5-minute VWAP level, and then we might continue back down. This is a wait and see, but once again, it's just like I said in the opening of my video, there's a good chance this thing could just U-turn and go right back up. And so that's why we are hanging out on the sidelines right now, not doing a whole lot of anything. So usually my scalp videos are pretty fast. This might be one that's a little bit slower. You know what I do like though? Hold on. We don't have to be married to just Amazon, although it's my favorite stock to trade, to be quite honest with you. BA is doing something very interesting right now. There we go. Okay, BA came up. I'm gonna have to do some video editing on this one. So I probably just brought you guys back in to my trading because BA was, I wanted to show you how BA gapped, and it's looking like it wants to get above its 5-minute opening range, which would be super nice for a potential bullish position. That's so funny. This is literally the best looking stock that I'm seeing right now. I don't know. Let's see. There's Win. Win is actually, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on BA. Let's see, what's Win doing? Win's actually looking pretty good too. I got through this overhead support area, another support level coming up 113.40. So those are not bad. MasterCard looks like it's having a little bit of a good day too. Yeah, Amazon and Netflix are what I call in the no trade zone right now. They're just really both just not looking very healthy. Let's see, Caterpillar's having a decent day. All these stock charts look the same. Huge gap ups, and now we're just seeing a lot of small bodied candles, dojis forming on the smaller charts, dojis forming on the 5-minute, and then of course a top end wick on like the 15 and the 1 hour and the 2 hours. So I mean, I don't know. I might not even trade today, to be honest with you guys. This might be one of those days where I just am like, you know what? I don't know. Because even the markets are doing the same kind of pattern right now. I mean, even if we were to bring up, let's say we bring up this QQQ or the SPYs, I bet you the pattern's going to look the same. Oh, QQQ is ugly. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. See SPY. Yeah, see the SPY is doing a very similar pattern like those other stocks. Obviously, it makes sense. QQQ, why Netflix and Amazon, and a lot of the tech, those tech companies were down too. It's not only that vaccine news, but I mean even just the Qs themselves are struggling. Gap up. They already hit gap. They'd already hit gap fill down here. Now they're below gap fill. Retracement looks like they're going to push back down. With that push, that could take Amazon and Netflix right along with it. So we're going to hop back over to our old friend Amazon again and kind of see what we can see. Yeah, I don't know. I might not trade anything right now. I'm just the market's not instilling a lot of confidence in me, to be honest with you. We'll see. Gosh, nothing's looking good, guys. I might just well, Tesla. Hold on, Tesla's trying to do something here. Let's see. Tesla's trying to make a U-turn off of. It looks very similar to. Whoops! It looks very similar to the Qs. To be honest with you, the pattern came down like the Qs did, gapped up, bull gap trap comes down, hits gap window. The bulls push this hard right here, so you got this pin bar down here, and then with a super long wick, tiny body. I mean, that's just all bullish activity in here. You get this push up on this candle, closing about 60% of the previous day's the candle before the previous day's range, and now we're doing a little chop here. It's really looking like it wants to bust through. I don't know though. BA is now starting to retrace pretty big. So even BA that I thought was looking really strong to break above its high of the day at 180 is now looking like it wants to retrace. Nvidia is dying. I mean, for a short, man, Nvidia, Roku, and actually not Roku, excuse me, Nvidia, Roku's actually dying too. But let's look at Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia would have been a really nice short this morning. I just didn't even catch that. That would have been a sick short. Wow, look at that. Oh well. Netflix looks like it's trying to break its morning ORB actually. Wow, Netflix is actually looking like it's setting up for another leg down. This might be an opportunity to hit a trade. Uh, Once again, I would not do anything on this until I saw that break take place, but it's a very interesting pattern. Gaps down, does a little retrace, bounces right off VWAP, and it's like rolling. I would not get into this position until I see a break of the 5-minute ORB. And then I would look to get short and see if we could scalp off a quick move. Yeah, the Qs are actually pushing. If you see over here in this corner of my screen, I got a 5-minute Q. Qs are trying to push down. They retrace back up on the low of this third 5-minute candle of the day, but they're trying to push. They're trying to push, definitely. They've already filled in their gap from this morning, and now Qs are trying to. It looks like they were trying to print lower, but you know, and I do like the roll of the TMO too. It looks like we got a SAR flip, so I mean, you know, there's a lot of things that are making me believe that we could easily roll the Qs quite easily, but you know. And if we do roll the Qs, I do believe this would just follow right along suit. Netflix would go right along for the ride on the downside. You know, and the good thing too is that, you know, on the 5-minute, Netflix has not been able to really get above 50% of its candle range. So, I mean, that's pretty encouraging if you're a bear right now. And of course, you know, we would be counter trend trading the entire market, considering that the market is up. It's off of its highs. It opened up at, you know, 1555. We're at 1321 on the Dow. So we have retraced, obviously, some of those gains on the Dow, which I've not looked at a Dow chart. I very rarely ever look at a Dow chart. I look at the numbers, but I mostly focus on NASDAQ and S&P 500 for my overall market analysis. And but the Dow is down 200 from its opening and going down, it looks like, or at least hanging out right around there. So, you know, we are off the highs of the open. But, you know, Tesla's, wow. Got to look at Tesla, guys. Holy crap. Tesla's on the move big time. Tesla's on the move, and that's a good thing. I wonder if I can catch a piece of Tesla. So I got the order window opened up here and ready to go ahead and execute a trade. Just going ahead and looking to see that I get in at the right price. We got the limit order in and we are filled. We are in the trade. And so I'm looking for a quick $200 bill right now, just something very quick, very easy. Not looking for a home run here just because the markets are very, as I said earlier, they're gapped up, they're extended, and the action's pretty unique this morning. I wasn't even planning to do a trade up until I found Tesla. I was actually going to log off. But anyways, so we got a little bit of retracement right here. We're forming this tail up top, so we just have to watch this real close because Tesla is the kind of stock that, you know, it can have this kind of a pattern where you think it's going to go up and then it just prints a very long upper bodied wick and will test the bottom of the previous 2-minute candle, and that's just painful to have to sit through. So the This is looking good so far. It's holding its upper range, which is good. We got a lot of volume coming in, 422,000, 425 right now on the 2-minute. So we got some buyers coming in, some buying pressure coming in. The MACD is looking very, very good right now with the momentum. So right now this trade's looking phenomenal, and we should be hitting our mark here very, very soon. We're almost there. So we should be in profit shortly. And there it is. Awesome. We got a little $200 bill on Tesla. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And we'll swing in the P&L, and there it is. $200 bill on Tesla, so that's not bad. And we are 18 minutes into the market. So I'm going to be done for the day. Got to go start my day job. But we eventually did find a trade, which was Tesla. So thank you, Tesla. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and leave a like if you liked it. If you got any questions or you want to post a comment, throw it down below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I just put out a video on moving averages and how to trade them. You'll see I got moving averages on my chart here. So check that video out as well. I will be putting out some more educational content. You guys have a great rest of your day and trade well.